Yo, hater. T. Money loss, hater, T. I already got that. Somebody is gossiping. Aren't they always gossiping? Who cares? I don't know why people care so much about people gossiping about them. I feel like people that care about people gossiping about them are individuals that has like Jesus Christ, I didn't want to have to open this up. But yeah, people that I haven't opened this up in about a year and a half now because this deck is like crazy as fuck. Like seriously. But people that care about individuals gossiping about them, not to say they have something to hide, but I don't care about stuff like that. I know people might think that I do because that's what they care about, but I've never cared about things like that. Stupid. How are you gossiping about other people when everybody individually has their own things going on? It's psychotic. And you understand this, whoever I'm speaking to, like you know that that's like discrimination. Somebody's gossiping about you, discriminating against you, especially on here. There's a lot of retarded white people on here that, and not to call every white person retarded, but I've had my comment section open, which was about to accidentally happen just now. And there's been a lot of retarded white people on here, and also individuals that look just like me, trying to fuck with like your mental space and shit, and it just doesn't work. Because you understand where that's stemming from. Why would that work? Yeah, you discovered something. Again, with the discrimination, it's still here. Discrimination is still here. So somebody's discriminating against somebody, and you can see these. I already pulled out a card that said T, which to me just represents a gossip. People talking a lot of shit, which is fine. People always gossip. It's okay. Dreamer. And it's because you are an individual that has a broad imagination. You have big dreams, special intelligence. Yeah, you have big dreams. For real. You're a person who probably has experienced a lot of abandonment. You probably experienced a lot of people abandoning you. Right? This says rise of civilization. You probably have this kind of mindset, like let's be a little rebellious. Fuck this shit. This whole system, whatever. The way people, everything that is normal to people is just not normal to you. Everything that is cool to people is not cool to you. Everything that you're just a different person. You're just a different kind of person. Just plain and simple. And I know a lot of people might think that they are, but you could find the same character everywhere you go. It's like, all right, in the work environment, we have these three characters, and they don't ever disappoint. It's like, yeah, everyone acts like this. They don't ever disappoint with these three characters. And it doesn't even have to be limited to just three characters, but you just recognize like a lot of people are the same. A lot of people fall in the same category. And they think that your ideals, your way of thinking is a bit distorted. People want to have a way to bring you down in some kind of way. They want to have access to you so that they could bring you down. And I only pulled one card for real. Um, the other card that just kept popping out was discrimination, injustice, victim. So you have experienced a lot of fucked up situations, right? Where people are pointing the finger at you and it's not even you. You've experienced a lot of people pointing the finger at you and it's never really been you. It's always been someone else or them. And they do this because of the mindset that you have. You have a mindset of a you have a mindset you're rebellious. Let's just put it like that, but you're not rebellious in a fucked up way. You're rebellious in a way where you want to see change. You want to see change in people. You want to see change in look. If you look on the back of this card here, it looks like crosses. You've watched plenty of people be crucified for doing the same exact thing that you're doing, which is just bringing truth to a lot of people, places, and things. You speak your truth and you tell people about themselves, but probably not in a fucked up way, but you just let people know the real. They don't like that because they don't like change, and you recognize most people don't desire change. You probably look at what's happening in the world right now and laugh a little bit because you like shit. If everybody cared about change, why wouldn't you just individually change yourself? And you probably recognize that a lot of the issues that people have with these rich white people or rich people in power, regardless if they're white, black, whatever, you realize that those are issues that you found in people around you. They're selfish. They're ignorant. They have the mind of a dictator. They don't really have a mind of community. They have a mind of self. It's all selfishness. So you kind of laugh a little bit because it's like, really, if you really wanted things to change, wouldn't you be the change that you wanted to see? It's very simple to somebody like you, but it's not simple to everyone else for some reason. Yeah, you are the author. You kind of create your own story. Just like what I had just seen inside of that, where there were a lot of crosses in the background. It's like, you're not Jesus or nothing. You don't look at yourself as Jesus. That's fucking crazy. But it's just like you've noticed a lot of the times people kind of like Jesus with a Jesus like mind. It's like, I want change. I want things to be better. You notice that those are the people that get crucified. Those are the individuals that get lied on and they get put in some real unfortunate circumstances. So, yeah. Faith healer. You're a healer. You're an individual that is meant to heal people. You probably do like things with herbs and stuff like that. Or you probably, this says midwife, but no. I seen wildlife. Like, I don't know if you deal with like animals or something. Somebody deals with animals. Another thing I was getting from that, because I had got a vision the other day of somebody, this is so out there. But I spoke about this last year about individuals getting themselves in jobs that they don't necessarily have the mindset to be in. People that are healers do belong inside of jobs where they help people, like in nursing homes and like shit like that. And I had got the image of some woman, and it was a woman that was doing this, abusing somebody that's either mentally unstable or they're just not capable. So there's a woman that's going, and somebody was recording it. So this actually was recorded. So it's not something that's going to go unnoticed. You probably see that a lot. People getting themselves in positions where, like I said, they're not equipped to deal with individuals. They're not equipped to deal with people that are in need. But they're still getting themselves in these types of positions. The only individuals that need to be in positions like that are people that are healers, people that are empaths. You probably wondered, like, dang, how do they have the ability to treat other people like that? Why do they treat people like that? It's because they don't think the way that you think. They might believe that they're nice people. Everyone thinks that they're nice. Everybody does. It's so funny. They might think that they're nice people, but oh, this says doctor too. I didn't even realize it. They're not. Only people that are healers, people that are empaths, need to be inside of positions like that, like being a doctor, being a nurse, being a health aide. Otherwise, you'll find that abuse happens a lot inside of these environments. And another thing someone had said was that people that are narcissists love to take on roles like that where people need them. They like to take on positions like that where an individual is going to need them. People that are, again, disabled, mentally unstable, people that are elderly, children. They like taking on positions like that because if you need me and I have the ability to not provide your needs. Some reason they get off on shit like that. For some reason they get off on that. There's a lot of, I said this last year already, there's a lot of doctors, there's a lot of nurses, there's a lot of health aides that will be losing their jobs. And it's not necessarily because jobs are going scarce or anything like that. They're just going to be losing their jobs because it's going to come out that some people have been abusing their patients. And people don't want to hear that because a lot of them are the ones that's doing it. A lot of people don't like hearing it. They think that it's something that's done in the dark. Everything done in the dark will come to light. Yeah. And this is strange because people have exiled you. They've tried to shame you for having the mindset that you have. When the mindset that you have is something that you realize everyone is calling for now. They want change. They want for people to be better people. They want everyone to be nice. It's just like, what? I don't know. This is probably a very odd time for you. Everything that's happening right now. It says rise of civilization, healer, and banishment. Public execution again with the Jesus thing that I just now said. This is the past life cards, but if we know anything about history, it repeats itself. So that's the reason why I like using this sometimes. So in your past life, there was crosses on the back, adult female. I could be speaking to, but there was crosses on the back of those cards that I had seen. And this says public execution, death. And this says magic here. It could have been an individual that utilized magic. Alright? And this is literally a past life reading. You could have been an individual that utilized magic and you were executed for doing it in this lifetime. It's not necessarily obviously that you were executed. Obviously, we're not doing that today. What actually happened is people could have did public humiliation. They could have humiliated you publicly. Right? You could be somebody that's in the music industry, some type of performer or entertainer. And through your music, your whole purpose of doing anything is to heal. You don't do anything like with malicious intent, but people want to perceive it like that. They want to perceive it like it's malicious because they want to have a reason to do something to you. And then they turn around and be like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. It's like, what? Secret society. You don't care. It's just like, yeah, nobody cares about that. Adventure. Yeah. You're an individual that you venture off into different shit. People could think that you joined some type of fucking secret society or something. What the fuck? But, oh my God. There's a lot of weird shit. I don't want to say that. Someone's husband could have went up against them in a very fucked up way. Somebody that you used to be married to or live with or something like that, they could have went up against you in a very fucked up way. And I mean that probably spiritually too. Like they could have been astral projecting to you to create some type of fear in your mind about traveling, being adventurous as you naturally are. Somebody could have been astral projecting to you in order to create fear around the idea of you doing more or traveling or whatever. You could be a performer, they could be a performer in the entertainment industry, music specifically. Yeah, but you accomplished a lot by yourself. There's a lot of people competing up against you, and what was stuck inside of here, let me see if I can find it, because I did shuffle a lot. Yeah, it's right here. What was stuck inside of this, the fucking card thingy, was this goddamn Six of Wands, right? It represents progress, confidence, public recognition as well. So there's someone that's going to be recognized publicly either through their healing, their magical abilities, your ability to utilize magic for healing, or whatever the fuck the case may be. You could be a performer, entertainer, actor, dancer, whatever. You're going to be recognized for this. And this was hiding inside of the card jacket. I'm gonna call it a card jacket because I'm not remembering what the hell it is. Let's just get it off of it. All right, so this was hiding in there, and it says you have earned every one of your successes. They didn't want you to earn anything that was substantial, that would cause stability. So they wanted to keep you in fear. Again, this could have been a husband of yours, a previous partner, whatever. Don't know. That's up to you to figure out. They exiled you in some kind of way, made you feel shame. And this was some type of like public humiliation. This says public execution. We're not executing anybody in this time. Again, this is past life cards. So I understand history repeats itself. It might show up in a tad bit different kind of way though. So in this time, when I see this public execution, I'm thinking of public humiliation. Trying to annihilate your character publicly. Someone could be in some sort of secret society, but they could have told people that you are a part of some type of cult or something. You're not in any type of cult. You're a person that likes to explore, right? You're a pioneer of some sort and you love adventure. And what they wanted to do was basically stop you from being able to do that. You being able to do that would bring a different level of confidence, and it would also bring recognition to whatever it is that you do. Age of discovery, peace, and age of discovery. In your state of peace, what's this? Questioning authority. Yeah, you're really rebellious. It's funny. In your state of peace here, secret agenda. You notice a lot of things. You notice this whole plan here? So, yeah, your husband could have had a secret type of like affair on you or something like that. You're a truth seeker. And this says secrets here. These two cards came out together. Questioning authority. So you don't just sit back and allow things to just be. You question it. You always question things. Your mind was probably very distorted around these people, places, and things. So when you got alone and you were able to find peace, you started to look into certain things. And you recognize a lot of the things that they were projecting onto you was them. This is who they are. Secrets exposed. Secret affair. Kept in the dark. There was a lot of things that you were kept in the dark about. But now you understand. And you probably don't. I feel a very calm like vibe right now. You know, people probably think like, dang, how come she talking so monotone? Because I feel very calm right now. There's no need to like be extra. I was gonna say aggressive. And the reason why I was gonna look war, trauma. The reason why I was gonna say that is because you healed yourself. This says psychic too, it's funny. You healed yourself. So there's no need to be angry. This is the devil here. And with this card here, it has the fool. You are the fool. I always tell people I'm the fool too. People don't understand the fool's journey is the entire. I was talking about this the other day. The fool's journey is literally the entire major arcanas. All of the major arcanas is the fool's journey. That's what they call it for a reason. Because the fool is the start of the journey. I think the devil card is number 15. The fool represents Aquarius. The devil represents Capricorn. Could be of importance to you. But somebody was doing some type of dark magic on you. And you're already aware, because I could be speaking to somebody that's a psychic. Somebody could have been trying to bond you to them. It didn't work. Again, a fear. That's something that you recognize. That somebody was having some type of fear here. Some type of secret love affair. And this was someone's husband. And if it wasn't your husband, the reason why husband came out here is because this could be somebody that you are living with. It doesn't necessarily have to be your husband. It could be somebody that you wanted marriage with. Somebody that you had some form of commitment with. But realistically, when you see stuff like that, usually something is signed. Like I said, either living together or something of the sort. Yeah, you kept quiet about what you know. But I'm feeling like you shouldn't. You don't have to keep quiet about what it is that you know. I feel like that is some type of fear. Again, I told you they've been astral projecting to you to keep you in fear. Again, this says late. They've also been like putting on bro. It says overcoming fear right here. This is the same exact thing. It's just depending on where it turns is what I usually choose. But this says overcoming fear. Yeah. They wanted to cause you immense trauma. This was all planned. And you question everything. You also know that these people keep spying on you because they're possessed. They're trying to put some type of curse on you. Huh? I just got, but you already had one on you and you removed it. So, yeah. Going to wrap this up here. Yeah, YouTube is always fun. Just like, YouTube is always real fun.